What it do? How you doing? Just cracking them out. You know what I mean? We're on a mission. We're trying to put a lot of joints out right now, and then we're gonna slowly um, put in. But I got a lot of work. You know, I got a lot of poetry, and the time that frame that I have, as far as time that is freed, it behooves me to put as much as I can out because at other times I'm gonna be concentrating on other things, as you should. So feel me. This next joint is it's about my brother, and like to paint a picture, you know what I mean. My brother is my nigga, and feel me on that shit, cause people don't like the word nigga. I hate it. We talking about never ignorant getting goals accomplished. I hate that shit when people just be like, that's my nigga. It's a term of endearment. Fuck that, man. Own that shit. You know what I mean? That's my dog. That's my motherfucker. I mean, we rode in situations where niggas with pistols, and I say niggas, I mean gang members, hardcore criminal motherfuckers with pistols wouldn't walk through, and we survived that. You know what I mean? My dude went around the world. You know what I mean? He come touch bases with me on certain holidays. I mean, it was a time when I went up on a little journey, and my man he was networking himself around, and he found the availability to make himself in my presence when I needed him, and we sat on ocean shores and we watched it roar, and we listened to Lionel Hampton play, and I saw him, and he saw me, and he was able to calm me. You know, that's my other half. You feel me? So I wrote this kind of about him, and I wrote this about like this little script that kids is playing nowadays. You know, not even nowadays. Like people out here just like fucking over the youth. You know, and the youth is our future. You know what I mean? Like it sounds played, but like simple as recycling. You know what I mean? Like to recycle is beneficial. You know what I mean? And people recycle cans, but they ain't recycling the youth. They don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? They'd rather watch them seduce grown men so they can get paid, or be seduced by some young girl so they can get their bodily functions in a state where they can release. Fucking release by yourself. But this shit is called the story of IU, and it has a connotation in it that I gotta kind of concentrate on so I can get the point across. So feel me. What kind of species shits on then eats their own species? Go on and puff on that weed leaf while I speak on the species. Most of the time, the young love to love. When innocence is still intact, most of the young never push or shove. But now the youth of today's minds have been mangled by those whose lifelines have been strangled. The hustlers say that's just part of the game. The lame always get maimed. And I, being one of them youths, know that Jah's the only one that help us through the pain. So it's a self trip. Always love your people, but don't ever trust a trick. Sure enough, they'll speak your game. You'll crap out and not know who is to blame. With faith, true love will reign. Nowadays, in the streets, everyone is on some molesting shit. Fucking Coco Dylan, 3-time appealing, copping out then squilling. And then the politicians win in the end, 'cause most of the time the youth grow old in the penitentiary. We call it the pen. Now the buzz is relaxed, but that's a cheap trick. Most of the time they just want you to quit. I ain't no Jah seed, reap what we sow. So in the end, for Jah children, the Pharaoh will have to let them go. So let the youth shine and let everyone know, even if they cut one down, another one will grow.
Tell him, motherfucker!
Them heathens sweat the day that Jah slay I enemy, but I still bust you with I energy through the power of the Trinity. Selassie I. Jah Rastafari.
Alright!